Good morning, friends. Say good morning, friends. Say I'm having breakfast. Okay, so it's been a while since I've been on here. Well, if there's nothing really to report or anything, things were just kind of calm. I will tell you that I told you my laptop. I think I told you my laptop, which I'm calling my old laptop now. It crashed, and then I had to reboot and start the whole thing all over. And it works okay, but it gets overheated a lot if I leave the computer on all day. And so I decided to go out and buy another computer. And so this new computer that I have, it's a nice computer. My last one was a Toshiba. This one's a Hewlett-Packard. But it doesn't matter. When you buy a new computer now and you get Windows, you get that awful Windows 10. I so dislike Windows 10. I can't even tell you. So, I don't know. Harry told me, he said, you should have bought a Mac. And because not only is Apple good, but they have iMovie. And I know people that have had Mac where they say iMovie, you know, it'll make changes now and then or whatever, but it's still iMovie. Windows, it used to be Windows Movie Maker. And all their Windows have had Windows Movie Maker, except when they came out with Windows 10. They didn't put a Windows Movie Maker on there. Because Windows 10 is, you know, kind of supposed to be like a tablet, you know, with all, you can get all these apps and stuff. They want you to just download an app, and oh, you know, there's plenty of them, and there are plenty of them, but I don't know those programs, and so you have to learn a new program. So that doesn't make me happy, not at all. And so Bill Gates, I don't like your Windows 10. And I don't. I don't like how the whole thing just works. But I'm starting to get used to it. So I'm leaving my old laptop in my family room when I'm sitting there. And I just need to be on there just to see what's new with everybody and return messages and things like that. And my old computer, boing, I'm leaving in there. And when I do any videos such as this one, I'm still going to upload them to my old computer until I configure this. What is this new one I got? Is it called Filmora or something like that? When I figure out my new program where I can start using it, then I'll start using that one. Supposedly you can do a whole lot more with it, you know, to make your videos look more professional and so forth. And I'm not really interested in that so much because this is a vlog channel. I'm just vlogging my daily life. I mean, I don't need to have, you know, a bunch of real professional things. I don't know, but if I learn to use them, I'll learn to use them. But anyway, I have so much more to tell you guys of, you know, current events and things that are going to be going on, spring projects and things. But first, look at this. I got to clean up my dishes. I have to empty my dishwasher. Baby just got up. We just all got up. It's, what time is it? Well, it's 8:15 now. I've been up since 7:45, and that is sleeping in for me. But I went to bed really late last night, and so I was really tired. So, time to wash my dishes, get a cup of tea. Okay, and on my Windows 10, before anybody says, well, you know, you can always download Windows Movie Maker, and you can. But I think you could do it back like in the summer and in the early fall. And I've even seen on YouTube tutorials of people giving the step-by-step instructions, and I've tried them like several times. It doesn't work for my computer because I think they've made it now that you can't download it, because I keep getting this window, one of those windows with the little red circle and an X to it, and it goes, and makes that like, no, you cannot access, you cannot do this. So anyway, yeah, I got one of those, and so no, I can't download it. So anyway, okay, we had an issue from the blizzard that we had, as the nor'easter winds were coming from that way, that's east, and up from the south, which is down that way. It blew a lot of the snow in between the shingles, and we thought we were going to have to get a new roof. And we had some leaks in our bathroom upstairs, the hall bathroom, and in Adam's bedroom. Adam's bedroom, it leaked really, really bad. And my neighbor is a roofer, so he came over and he looked at, we thought we were going to have to get a brand new roof. And he said, no, you don't need a new roof. He said, I drive by your house a couple times a day. If you needed a roof, I would have told you you needed a roof a long time ago. He goes, no, you don't need one. He said they were getting a lot of phone calls about the same situation that we were in. And he explained it, how the snow gets up between the shingles and it gets compacted then with the weight of the snow, and then as the snow melts, then that's what caused that. So anyway, so that happened, and we were thinking we were going to have to get a new roof. But now we don't have to get a new roof. My neighbor's coming over. He says, I just need to come over with a tube of caulk and do a little bit of caulking. He said, you're good. So that was a relief for us. The other thing is now Wes, my son Brian's friend, is going to come and start doing some of the projects that I was wanting him to do. Like do all the caulking around all the plumbing, take the old stuff out, put new stuff on because it needs to be done. And my pergola, yes, he's getting ready to take care of that too. I told him to, wait till the spring. And he goes, I can work in cold weather. Wes is coming at some point because we've given him all the projects that we want him to do. He knows what he's got to do, and so it's just when he can get here to do that. So he's going to fix the pergola, and these things have to come off. And see, like down here, see this white board here? These are like fascia boards that you put on a post to cover the post. And so that's what's rotting, not the 3 in the front, it's the 3 in the back. So he's going to replace all of those, and I think he's just going to do them in the front too. And he's going to use that PVC, is that what that's called? And then back here, I told him I don't like how that looks and I'd rather have a little bit more privacy. So he's going to do, I don't know what it's called where you live. See, when we lived in Chicago, it was called board on board. We had a board on board fence. And what is a board on board fence? Here, let me just kind of show it to you. You get a board, and you get a board where they're just, flat and even, whatever. They got, wood slats that run that way. But then you get this one in the middle. Hold up. Then it would stick out a little bit in the front. While these set back, this would set up, and then you'd get another one here that would set up while that one set back like that. They call it something else different here. Because when he first told me, oh, I could do whatever it was that he called it. And I said, what's that? And then when he explained it, I said, oh, okay, I know what that is. It's board on board. Because that's what we always called it. So, but anyway, he's going to do a board on board little thing here. So, and I want him to take it up to the top even a little bit more, but to leave the space open at the bottom because we do have to shove snow through there when we get snow. So we're going to have nice privacy back in through here. So he's going to do that. And then for those that have been following my vlogs for many years, well, not many years, but several years that I've been doing them, let me show you. So the guy that had this house before us, he did that pergola. He built this deck. He did all of this. But the tiles were coming up because right here on the side, you see where they're off again. They were off, and then it caused water to get through there. He didn't have even that, done very well, where the tiles all started to come off. Now, we had somebody come here professionally do this, and the sides came off again all the way around. So I don't know what the problem is there. So, but the thing is, when the people redid this for us, at least all of this isn't coming off like it did when, the original when we bought the house. So the sides there, we're tired of the tile. So Harry said, ask Wes if he could just put like wood trim, get treated wood and get wood trim to go all around there. And he goes, oh, I could do that. He goes, but PVC would look nicer. He's really into all this PVC stuff. Because it's true, because you'll spend a little bit more for it, but you don't have to paint it, you know, because it comes white. It might come in, I don't know, a couple other colors, but it comes white and you can put it on and it's already painted and it's done. Come on, Lucy. So he's going to do that for outside. And then all the caulk on the inside. And that was pretty basically all I was going to have him do. But Harry and I were talking last year of replacing this sink, and we never did. I don't know what this material is. I mean, it's nice that it's white and it blends into the counter, which we want to get new counters at some point too. And I'm going to ask Wes about that. And whatever counters he could put here to have it matching right here. And this is marble here. But anyway, you see all these scuff marks and stuff. You can't get those off. I've tried all kinds of products. You can't get that off. And do you see how, okay, yeah, the scuff marks and everything, but then you see how this gets like a yellow look? What this is, and I have to bleach my sink. I could bleach it like every single day, and it doesn't matter. It will still come back, because the first time somebody pours old coffee from their cup down the sink, which is usually Harry. See, when I pour it down the sink so that it doesn't spill out into here, I make sure I aim into here. And Harry doesn't. He just plops it in there. Same thing, Josiah drinks iced tea. And when he's getting, you know, a new glass of iced tea, he takes the old stuff and they just plop it in there. But this sink is so porous that it stains it. And it's like all the time I'm there with the bleach, and I'm sick of it. I've been tired of it pretty basically after about the first couple years that we were here. I like the sink that it was white, because usually when you go into a house, a lot of times it's either a porcelain sink or it's a stainless steel sink, and I thought, oh, this is nice, you know, how all of this matches and everything, until I started finding the stains getting on there. And then I was like, ugh, I do not like this at all. So, we were going to get a stainless steel sink last year, and we never did. But I told Wes, he had already left at that point, and so I had Brian text him, and I said, text Wes and tell him I want a stainless steel sink. So, and I might get new fixtures. We just bought that fixture, and I like it, but I don't know, if I get a new sink, I might get new fixtures. I don't know. We'll see. And then the other thing is, when I was living in Virginia, and Adam and Brian were born there, we had a split foyer home. If you don't know what a split foyer home is, it's like you walk into your front door and your steps can go down and then they go up. And when they go up, it takes you to your upstairs, what you consider your upstairs living. You had a living room there, the kitchen. We didn't have a dining room, but we had a big eat-in kitchen, then a hallway that had bathroom and 2 bedrooms and a closet in the hallway. If you come down the stairs into the foyer and then went down the stairs again to the bottom level, that's where our utility / storage room was. Adam and Brian's bedroom was down there. We had a family room, and our family room was so huge so that everybody could have their own bedroom. We divided that off and we made a bedroom down there for Josiah. So anyway, so needless to say, so again, imagine you're coming in your front door, you're there in your foyer, your steps can go down or your steps can go up. Well, when they were babies, Adam and Brian, they were upstairs with me all the time. I had to block that staircase off, and it's kind of hard with staircases. I don't have the baby gate there. I got to get it. It's over there, but I'll just show you over here. So sometimes it's hard to lock these steps up, depending on, see, like if you get a spindle thing like this and you have a flat wall, and it can be a little bit difficult. Now, this is here, and it seems to be pretty snug. It was snug, and it worked just fine when Alex was just crawling. But now that he's walking and climbing, and there's the key word, he's climbing now, because he wants to go up the stairs all the time. So he tries climbing over the baby gates, and he's actually pulled them down. And so, and see here, See, it's really difficult to block here, even though we do work it, but it has to go here. It has to go here and on the wall, and then it can't come here because then it doesn't work right. We have to angle it over this way. So we're going to get Wes to build us baby gates. Now, when we lived in Virginia, Harry built the baby gate that we had. It was a swing out gate. But, you know, Wes is just coming to do all this stuff. Harry could do this stuff, but, you know, we're already having Wes come. We're just going to have him do it. So, anyway, so you can see the height here. The baby gate, when we put it up, it's usually, you know, about like down here, like that. But we're going to go all the way up. And we're going to do the same height for over here. Over here. So, I mean, it's going to bring it up higher, like here. And so, if you can imagine that, it being up higher. And I'm going to have them where there's swing out and they have a latch and that sort of thing. We can always take them down, like when Alex doesn't, you know, need the gates anymore, we'd be able to just take them down. But I told Harry, I said, actually what would be kind of nice, just leaving the gates up, and that's why I want something built that's really nice looking and everything, and structurally sound, and just leave it. Because, oh, look who's coming. Uh-oh. What was I going to say? Oh, to have them built nice and structurally sound, because when people come over here, you know, the dogs are always at the front door, and it's, you know, hard to get people to come in because they're always standing there and barking at them and everything. So we're always having to try to take them out the back door, and some of them don't want to go and that sort of thing. So I told Harry what would be nice. They'll cooperate, I'm sure, that if you opened a baby gate for them, to let them just run up the stairs, and then that way they can stay upstairs, and then we don't have to worry about them coming down while we had company, because then, you know, it's blocked off. And you don't have to worry about locking them in a room. Sometimes when we've had workers here, we have to do that. We have to lock them in a room, you know, and then they start scratching. Then you got to run up there to get them not to scratch on your door and all that kind of thing. So, but if we had higher gates where they wouldn't be able to jump over them, I think that's a good thing for us. So Harry said, yeah, we'll just go ahead and do it, mainly because of the baby. And then when Alex is, you know, now that he's walking, next thing he's got to learn is how to walk up and down the stairs, not crawl up and down them, you know. And so when he gets that mastered, you know, where we don't have to worry about him being on the staircase, it's still going to be nice to have those gates there because of the dogs. And then if we don't like them and we want them down, you know, all you got to do is just get a little wood putty, little, you know, caulk or whatever it is to fill in the holes, spackle stuff, you know, and paint over it. And I got extra paint and everything that matches all my walls. So anyway, so he's going to do that. There you go. Are you going to go cut the grass? When it gets nice outside, you got to practice inside first. And then when it gets nice outside, you can take that out to the yard. You ready to eat supper? We're going to eat? What are we having today? We're having beef stroganoff. And we have some honeydew. And the noodles are over there cooking. Are you hungry? Good morning. Today is Friday. And I don't know if I had told you guys yesterday when I did a little bit of vlogging yesterday with my red Disney shirt. Obviously it was Thursday. So today's Friday. And I'm getting ready to go to Walmart and pick up a few things. But I wanted to come on here and share something with you guys. I don't know if this has ever happened to you. Have you ever had where somebody was able to steal your credit card number and start charging things? Well, it's happened to me, and twice now. Twice. I have to say, the first time that it happened, it was with my American Express card. And this was several years ago. And I mostly do all my online shopping that I do it with my American Express, because American Express, I found they, all credit card companies, I'm sure, are good at tracking fraud and everything, but I just really like the response that I got when someone online got my card number and stole it and started making purchases. Because American Express, they called me personally and said, do you know that there's charges that are being purchased right now? Are you in, and they mentioned, the state where I live. They said, are you there? And I said, yes. And I said, why? And they said, these purchases are coming from Canada. Well, what had happened was this person ended up charging like $6,000 worth of things under my card. And one of them was a plane ticket to China, a one-way plane ticket to China, which was like $3,500 or something like that. And then they were still using it, but they caught it and so forth. But they called me, and that's what I really like. They called me while it was in progress happening, the person trying to use my card. So yesterday I went to my email and I checked my email, and I have a Visa card. It's my Disney Visa card with Chase Bank, and somebody online stole my number, and I hardly ever use that card online. I think I just used it recently to make a very small purchase, and evidently somebody hacked into whatever and got my card number, and they were making purchases. They were kind of small purchases compared to before, but they sent me an email to tell me about the fraud charges and everything for me to call them. Now see, that's what I don't like, that versus American Express. American Express personally called me to say, listen, you are where you are, right? Yes. There's charges taking place in Canada right now, so you are not in Canada, right? So that's what I liked about it, that they did it right then and there, where Chase Bank, they just, sent me some emails. We declined these charges because we suspect fraud. And then, of course, I called them, and then they said, yeah, that they had declined those. Until I come up with some sort of solution, that's going to be my solution. If I'm going to try not to do any online shopping anymore, but if I have to do it, it's strictly going to be American Express. And if I go to purchase something from a company and they don't accept American Express, then I guess I don't need it. That's the thing that I'm just going to have to just rectify myself to that, and just be done with it. So anyway, I just can't believe that happened to me again. So anyway, baby's drinking his bottle. We're going to get ready to go to Walmart. I'll take my camera. If there's anything interesting to vlog, I will do that. Oh, I will tell you, we got the hospital tank back out because Hope and Joy, that's our little black fish there, it looks like they have some kind of light, like my son said he thinks it's a fungus. See, like the white that's on them, because they're supposed to be, completely black. We don't know how that happened. Where are we going to go? We're going to go bye-bye? There you go. There you go. We're going to go bye-bye. Good job. What do you have? Did you get a Percy? You going to come around this way? Did you get a Percy choo-choo train? Are you going to turn it on? How did I show you? Like this? See? Push that. How did you make it go? How did you make it go? Wow, look what that can do. What's that all about? You gonna go get your train? You gonna go get it? There you go. Uh-oh, there's kitty cat. You're going to get the train or the kitty? I think the kitty cat's more important, huh? So I'm going to show you just a quick little haul, if you want to call it that. This is just what I picked up when I was at Walmart. I really needed to go because I needed a new hair straightener. My hair straightener many months back, it just blew. It quit working. So I needed that. And I wanted to get this. This is CoverGirl's new eyeshadow palette. And there's two other ones, but this is the lighter colors. And I've heard good reviews about that, so I thought I would try it. And then I got a couple new brushes. Not that I need any more, but they're only $1 each. So I got those, and I got this for eyebrows and that sort of thing. We're having tacos for dinner, and I needed, I have flour tortillas, which the kids like, but I like the corn tortillas. I needed more of those. I needed more tomatoes. And when I make my beef tacos, sometimes I use these steakums, and sometimes I just use ground beef, but I was in the mood for the steakums type. And then, of course, look. And I showed you back, I don't know, whenever it was, around the holidays or something, about how I store away candy and that sort of thing. I do still have some candy that's downstairs, but I had a big, huge, giant bag still of candy from the fall, and we have eaten all of that. So since, you know, it's all spring colors and everything now, I decided just to go ahead and get some Easter candy, and we'll work on this. And when, you know, Easter candy's gone, then when we need more chocolates, then I can go to my storage and get more. Now, a reminder, guess what? Easter's early this year. Did you know that? Last couple years, it's been very late April. Sometimes it's early April, mid-April. Sometimes it is in March. This year, it's in March. It's March the 27th. So Sunday, March 27th. My son Adam, his birthday is Saturday, March the 26th. But would you like to know something? He will be 27? Yeah, I think he's going to be 27 this year. 89? Yeah, he's 27. Anyway, when he was born, that March 26th, it was Easter Sunday, 27 years ago. So anyway, his birthday is the day before Easter this year, 27 years later. So that's just a reminder, in case you didn't know. So I bought, there's two of these Sterilite containers. I got these because Alex has a lot of these playthings now that have all the little different people to them and everything. And I'm trying to, you know, keep all the little pieces in the containers. I have one container over there right now, but it's small, so he needs new ones. So. But yes, every night when I go and I put all his toys away, I will actually take the time and put all the blocks in the basket with the blocks, and all the little peoples in the container that I keep those in. And you know, all those pull-out drawers, and I, you know, have dinosaurs in one, cars in the other. Yes, I take the time and I put everything back where everything is supposed to go, so that, you know, it's just easier for him and even me in the morning. So, you know, we get him to go play with his toys. I can't get this out with one hand, I need two. Okay, so what else did I get? I got some of these, and 4 of them are gone. We didn't eat them. Alex had one, I had one, and the girlies, I took one and, you know, cut them in half, so they had that. Alex likes Jake and the Neverland Pirates, and we got him the big boat for Christmas, and I knew sometime after Christmas I was going to get this smaller boat. This one is for the bathtub. So anyway, it's got a little slide on it, so I picked that up for him. He's got his Percy the train, and also I have his couple little spring outfits for him, summer I should say. This is Elmo, and this is Thomas the train. Now another little tip for you. This is what I even learned with my own kids. take advantage of sales. Like right now, winter things are on sale. So what I did for Alex, we already bought all of his clothes for next fall, because I took advantage of the sales. We got all of his pajamas, all of his clothes, and I'll do another video after this one. It'll just be that clothing haul showing you that. And then so I got all that. And what I'm going to do this year for spring, I'm going to, when I buy his clothes, he's in 18 months now, so I'm going to buy 18 months. But next spring, he should be in 2 toddler. So as we progress and they start putting, you know, things on sale, when they start, like in July, they start doing after school clothes. They start bringing fall clothes back in. They start moving those summer clothes out. I'm going to do the same thing, take advantage of the sales. So if he's in 18 months now, he's probably going to be 2Ts next winter. So I bought all 2Ts. So next spring, he should still hopefully be 2Ts. So and when we were buying his clothes for next winter, we couldn't find any winter coats. All the winter coats in 2T were taken. So we couldn't get anything for him. So I found online Oshkosh. Oshkosh has the like little ski coats, and you know, like the overall snow pants. It's a 2-piece set, if you've seen any of those. They had those. They were $100 sets. I got them for $30. And I'll go show that, because I don't think I put that in my haul. I did my haul before I got that. But anyway, that was my most recent purchase. And I'm thinking that was the purchase that I put on my Visa card. So anyway, I got to be careful about that. So, what are you doing? What are you doing? I picked up these outfits too. I got these, I think last week when I was out. So this is, again, 18 months, and that one's 18 months. But this is the Oshkosh. And I like this. It's got the little reflector things on the jacket. So it's the coat here, and then with the overall snow pants. And where we live, obviously, you know, we get lots of snow. And this is nice for when he goes out to play. So this was, like I said, this was regularly, this 2-piece set was $100. And I got it on sale for $30. And see, he's pulled some of these out this morning. So, oh, there's a mini over there. But I got to find his other things. Let me get this down. Yeah, because he'll want that down anyway. So anyway, what I'm going to do now is kind of separate these. I want to put all the Mickeys and all that in one. And all his Jake and the Neverland Pirates and all that for that boat in the other one. So I obviously put all his... Jake and the hooks and all that in here, and he took them all out. I have some other ones. I got to go through these bins and look. So I'm going to keep all the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse ones there. And this is going to be odds and ends, like the Miles from the Tomorrowland figures. And he likes the Sheriff Cowley. He likes the show because he likes all the different animals. He likes animals, but he likes Callie because she's a cat. And he loves cats. Let's see, his newest things too is we got him a Mickey bus, and I got him over here a Little People's bus too. And I'm trying to keep the Little People's figures in the bus itself. We're missing one, so that's why I've got to go through all of these bins, and I've got to find everything so that we keep everything together, and it'll hopefully be easier playing for him. And so my vlog, I know, is going to be very long, you guys. So I'm just going to end it here, and I'll say see you next time. Oh, and by the way, thank you for all the nice comments. Not comments, but people, well, yes, comments people were leaving on different videos and so forth, and messages, and saying that you missed me and everything. You know, sometimes we go through those little periods that it gets kind of quiet and everything. So anyway, thank you so much for caring and wanting to know how I'm doing and hoping that I would come back. And here I am, and you know, we'll see how it goes. You know, I might not be consistent every single day, but you know, we'll just see how it goes. So thank you so much, you guys. See you next time. Bye-bye.